Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Brendan Sparks. Welcome to the channel. Here you learn to grow and start on YouTube. I'm super excited for our Q&A today and our channel reviews. I would have to say of probably all the types of videos that I do, this is probably one of my favorite places to be. And like I said in the last channel review video we did, it's just an easy way for me to give back to you guys, get channels here, communicate with one another. And that's the thing, like I'm here to help you start and grow, but really it's all about community and building each other up and looking out for each other. So I want to thank everybody for being here. I see Calories are Lewis, Vid Chops. What's up, man? Thanks for coming in. Cal's Animals. And oh man, my pinned comment at the top is cutting off who's ever at the top. I see oh hi Cindy, how are you doing? Hello. Trying to see. It's hard to tell. But look, guys, what we're doing is any type of questions you guys have. And if you're watching this on the replay, thank you for being here. And just leave a comment down below. And I want to hear from everybody in the chat too. So what are you going to do differently this year that'll take your channel to the next level? So I believe in 2020, there was so much to learn. We've been through so much. We did a New Year's special with my friend Kelly Lewis where we're doing a gift card giveaway. And why this is because people have given to this channel already through Buy Me a Coffee. And if you want to support this channel, then there is a link down in the description for Buy Me a Coffee. And what that does is it goes right back to the channel to help this channel grow, so on and so forth. But man, what are you going to do differently? And thinking about myself, really diving into the value of the content. I talk about that a lot. So our videos, making them better. How are we going to do that? And just looking at my older videos, keeping people engaged. And I think especially for my videos, audience retention. So the pacing of my videos. And we talked about that before. Making your videos, say, shorter. You may want more watch time, but we want to build the trust of our audience. So the best way to do that is to cut all that fluff, make the videos as long as they need to be. But I think that's a great way moving forward. Taser Training. Hey, how's it going, sir? Thanks for coming on in. Brian, hello. Hey, guys. And I appreciate you guys being here. And if you guys want a channel review, there is a pinned comment in the chat. You'll find it in the description too. And if you're watching this on the replay, even for you, you can fill out that form. And that way we can get you in a future live stream for a channel review. You just got to be here in the chat. That's really all there is to be required. That's it. Easy stuff. So yeah, if you're coming in right now, what are you going to do differently this year in your channel for 2021? And if you're just getting started, what are your goals in 2021? I would love to hear that, because that's the whole point right there, is having goals that we can achieve and attain, right? We talk about SMART goals, being specific and measurable, attainable, realistic, and time sensitive or timely. And I love to say that because I used to always have goals like, all right, I just started my channel. And this is my second channel, by the way. So if you're new here, I've been doing this for over a couple of years now. I know that there's gurus who have been doing it way longer than me. But what I love to do is learn from those creators and bring all that to you guys, those common themes and what we can do to take our channel and skyrocket them. But it takes work. And I'm going to talk about that right now. So while you guys are going to come up with questions and you're coming in here, we are going to be getting to the channel reviews, but let me know any type of questions that you guys have, any type of difficulties you're having right now on your channel. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. I want to hear, because we can get to that. And I want to help you. We're here right now. So why not cover our bases? And you may think that it's a dumb question, but it's not. And here's the thing too. I may not be able to answer every single question, because I don't want to come in here looking like I'm the man with all the answers, right? I'm here to do my best to help you grow based off of my experience and what I've learned, not only from that experience, but other channels too. And I'm driven. I love this stuff. I love it. And if you are a YouTuber, you are doing something I assume you love to do. And that's what I would suggest too. If you're like, I don't know, what do I do? Where do I start? Start with what you love to do. Or you're trying to achieve a goal. Taser Training. Man's out there doing exercises and shooting for goals in 2021, sharing his journey. And, I know there's a lot of people in the chat looking to do the same thing. Are you going to be able to achieve those goals? And I think it's great to have a channel where that's what you're doing. Like, look, I'm sharing my journey trying to achieve this goal. And I think that's another thing we could do too. Share that with your audience, kind of like I'm doing right now. Like, I have goals. I want to be monetized in 2021 at a minimum and help other channels get there. And the thing is how are you going to do that? How am I going to do that? And for me, I think the best value that I can provide is giving back to you guys as much as I possibly can. I want to see you grow, and let me know, is the advice that's being given to you, and you're watching this on replay, same thing. Is the advice helping you? Have you made changes to your channel? Have we done a channel review and you made those changes? Have you seen a difference? And channel optimization is only a small piece of the puzzle, but I think there's many things within channels and how we optimize them that get neglected. The about section, the playlist, keyword research. But that's the thing. It takes time and it takes investments, investing time, investing money. And we're going to talk about this stuff. We're going to talk about it today. I'm really excited. VidChops, video quality looks great. Thanks, man. I still have my Christmas tree up. So me and my wife, more like me, I'm having a hard time saying goodbye to the Christmas tree. I love it. I love it. Just the spirit of the holidays. But I know, it's on to new things. So probably in the next live stream that the tree is going to be down. But if you're just coming in, look, Happy New Year. 2021, we're here. Does it make everything go away? No. But you know what? We've learned so much, even outside of YouTube, right? But 2021, we're going to start implementing everything that we learned. And then that's going to separate you from many individuals, many channels that are out there. They're going to continue doing the same things that they think work. But what we're going to do is we're going to put in the work with things that we know. And that's the things that I'm going to continue to share with you. Yum Meal Recipes. Hello. Thank you for being here. Yep. Make sure you guys check out that pinned comment. Make sure you fill out the form so we can get you a channel review. And I'll do as many as I possibly can today. VidChop says, my goal is to be consistent with my uploads, 1 a week minimum. Yeah. And I was talking about that before. And how often should we post? Just post that 1 a week. Post once a week. And then if you can go live. But that way you're taking the time to correct things that you weren't doing before, making that 1% improvement. That's why I say post 100 videos. If you haven't been here before, post 100 videos, and they're going to probably suck. Check this out. My videos. I'm already looking at older videos. I'm like, ooh, cringe. But that's good. Don't delete them. Keep posting. And I guarantee you, I'll watch this live, maybe even at a later time. But why did I do that? And that's all right. That's good. There's always things to learn. We have to evaluate our own stuff. The best way to do that is looking at our analytics. And yeah, man, we gotta do research on our own content. Monetization is not my goal. See, and that's the thing. Everybody has their own goal. My goal is to turn my channel into a business and help other channels do the same thing. Because if you want to do YouTube full time, unless you're retired and you haven't, say, an income already, or maybe you have a side business. Maybe you have an income. And you're like, look, I'm just here to have fun with YouTube and share whatever it is. Well, that's cool. But I'm really here to help you jumpstart that business and hopefully doing this full time one day. But that's just another piece of it. That's just another piece. Let's see. My tree has been up since November till now. Yeah, we were ready way before Thanksgiving. But my goal is to be consistent with my uploads. Yeah, VidChops, I feel that. I feel that because it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work. And the more that you're posting every week, there's a better chance, especially with work or if you have a family, so on and so forth, or maybe you're younger, you're in school, or you're older, you're in college. And the thing is we have to be able to delegate that time and find that balance. VidChop saying I also have problems with that. I even wrote it in the problem. Do you have most on your channel? Oh, the problems you have most on your channel. Okay, cool. Yeah, and that's why I put that part in there too, because that's really going to help me, especially for future content and really being able to help you guys move forward. And when we do the channel reviews too. Cindy says, great advice. Thank you, Cindy. I had to let go of perfection to complete 3 videos last week. Hey, good for you. I want to do YouTube full time for sure. Right on. Cool. Well, let's get you there. Cal's Animals, just teaching people about animals and spreading as much value as I can is my goal. Awesome. And that's a heck of a goal. And my thing too is all the improvements that you make on your channel, this is the thing. Say you just want to make videos to provide value to people and spreading joy. Well, the tips that I give on this channel are going to help you reach more people. So even if your goal isn't to do this full time, but really make an impact, if you're making videos and we're not making those improvements and everything else that I mentioned on this channel, you're not going to be able to reach as many people. So regardless if you want to turn it into a business or not, that's what we really want to focus on, especially say for you, Cal's Animals. We got to reach as many people as we can so that way we can help you achieve that goal. So look, I watched a video today, Creator Fundamentals. One of the first channels I would have to say when I first got started a couple years ago when I was trying to look for YouTube advice. And it's crazy to see the growth. I love it. I love to see when I was, say, watching this channel, I believe he was at like 20,000 subscribers. Now he's at like 70,000. And it's so cool. And especially pretty much every channel I've watched in the last couple of years, it seems like once you get that monetization, there's something that triggers. There's something there that happens. And for a lot of people, it happens before, but I would say majority, it's when you're reaching that monetization, but it takes time to get there. We got to keep posting. So look, anyways, Creator Fundamentals, the video that he had posted, and I have keynotes in front of me, so in case you wonder why I'm looking down. So YouTube gurus won't grow your channel. And I felt that. YouTube gurus won't grow your channel. And the title in itself really gets me because I've seen it where we get caught up doing so much learning. And this was me. I'm learning. And then I'm not making the changes. It's not, that advice isn't converting. Like it's not transferring into my product, into the videos. So I think that's one of the big things too, is take the advice. If you have to, get a pen and paper. Even right now, get a pen and paper, write this stuff down. And even if we're not on your channel right now, take those tips, run with it, and then implement it. And so that was just a really good topic in itself. So what he was stating is, say, Brian D. Johnson, Nick Neiman, D. Neiman, all these channels, Daniel Patel, the list goes on. And even if it's me, same thing. If you're getting all this advice, take note and implement. Start today. So that was one of the things. So what else did I write down here? Yeah, you will receive the tips, guidance, and tools you need, but you have to use those tools. And I had talked about this before, which was crazy, which was brought up in the video, and that's comparing YouTube to exercise. And it's funny, I just talked about this too, where even per se, you have money and you give it to the gym. And now, okay, cool. Now I'm going to start seeing results. And now I'm going to start getting super dedicated because I've provided, say, this money to this product. So if you're putting money towards TubeBuddy, or if you're putting money towards MorningFame, I do have a link down below. Definitely worth it. I highly, highly suggest it. But you got to do your keyword research because that's how you're going to reach more of an audience to get what's called impressions. That's just getting the video in somebody's face. The next goal is to get them to click, and the next goal is to get them to continue to watch. So if you hand your money out to a service, or say if I create a masterclass one day and I'm giving the advice, the masterclass isn't what's going to change your channel. It's going to be what you do with that advice, and you dedicate your time to make those changes. YouTube, that's the thing. YouTube is fun, but I'm not going to sugarcoat things. It's hard, and it can be hard because you're taking time out of something that you didn't have to take time out of before to follow your passion or to build a business, whatever your goal is. But we got to implement. So, and I figured that out too when I'm watching Netflix. I feel that guilt because I'm not putting that time towards, say, another video, or are people having a party, are you going to say that party? And this could be, say, prior to 2020 or maybe even 2021. And sometimes it's just hard. Are you going to take time and put it to the side or get rid of extra leisure time to then dedicate to your channel? It all depends on what your goals are. So most goals, I would say, can be realistic. You never really know on this platform. But if we're not doing the basics and learning the fundamentals and getting better with them, we're going to probably stay stagnant. So yeah, and I wrote here too, I spent months learning and I seen results once I took action. And that was the big piece. So first I did sub for sub. First I did watch for watch on my last channel. I grew a few hundred subscribers and I thought, I'm like, here it is. And there's other people that are taking forever to say, get to 100. I thought I had it all figured out. I knew absolutely nothing. But it was then where I was like, okay, I got these subscribers. Now I have 20 views. What's going on? Why aren't people watching my video? It wasn't that. It was just the fact that my videos were going to the wrong audience. Let's see. Kelly Russo Lewis, question. What app or program do you use to make your thumbnails? I use Canva, and I've actually been requested by somebody recently to make a Canva video. And sorry, my kids are upstairs. They go crazy up there. So if you guys hear some background noise. But yeah, I use Canva for all my thumbnails. I do not pay for Canva. And you can also pay for background eraser within Canva. I don't even do that. I just looked up background eraser and I use the free background eraser. So I don't pay any money for my thumbnails. So I don't know if you check them out and if you like them, you know, some of them are simple. Some of them I really try to take the time, but I think we can always improve on our thumbnails, but it's just learning from older ones and continuing from there. Wow, my kids are just like going crazy up there. So sorry about that, guys. So let's see. But yeah, I highly suggest Canva. Cal says Snappa. Let's see. Cal's Animals. Brendan, I did the same thing. I learned for months, but I didn't act. But once I did, I saw the results. Yeah, so pretty much, and to continue on what I was saying is I reached those 300 subscribers, somewhere around there, and then ended up losing almost like all of them. I swear I was just like dumping subs. I'm like, why are people unsubbing? Well, that's because nobody cares about my content because they're other channels. They didn't care. We were a kids channel, and that's the thing. Sometimes we just have to learn things the hard way, but I'm just trying to tell you to just not do it and just learn from my mistakes. It's like parenting, I feel like 101, right? Kids, listen to dad because I went through this. Dad, what do you know? And so just trying to save you guys the hassle, save you the time, because watch how much time you're going to invest in trying to do watch for watch and sub for sub. It's going to take so much of your time and it's going to do you no good. I can almost promise you that. But when I started implementing, I went from 300 to about 1.4K really fast. I mean, the growth was exponential, and each video was getting about 40,000 views per video. My most viewed, I think, was like 60,000. So, but there's that. So, and then learning at that time, that's when I really started learning. And then Kappa and FTC, me and Kelly Lewis, we talk about this a lot with the changes that came down to the kids channels. It just, all my videos pretty much just flopped from there. All the growth, everything pretty much stopped. So that was really hard. That was a really hard pill to swallow. And then I made every video private, so on and so forth. Yum meal recipes. Oh my God. I have tried that sub for sub watch for watch group for 2 weeks and I didn't upload content for 2 weeks because of supporting other channels. So yeah, you're going to waste time watching other channels. And here's the thing too. Hey man, tell me if you guys have heard this before. If you've ever done watch for watch. Hey, make sure you watch at least 3 minutes, because if not, then YouTube is going to flag the video. It's like that. Okay. That's not true at all. But here's the thing. How many of those people are actually going to watch 3 minutes? So I'm like, all right, cool. I have 20 people. All right, let's just get to the bottom of this one. I have 100, 200 people that are all pretty much subscribed. They're either my family, friends, or other channels, because I did sub for sub and watch for watch. And then they're all telling me, hey, I watched the full video. Great video. Check out my newest video. And before I knew it, I'm looking at my analytics. I'm like, man, that's a 10-minute video. Why do I have 2-minute watch time? Because they didn't care. And now you're trying to look at your analytics and you're like, okay, cool. Are my videos getting better? You don't know, and you're not going to know. So that's another thing behind that too. By the way, I use Canva too. Yeah, I love Canva. Took me a while to eventually use Canva, but when I really started learning, and it's so simple. I recently started using Canva. Awesome. Cindy, how did you grow? I started implementing pretty much all the advice that I give now on this channel. So every video that I make is I'm practicing what I preach, or I'm doing the best that I possibly can to do so. There's a couple things I know for sure on my channel that I still have to implement, but here's the thing. My channel theme with the red and the green, like that's either going to work or it's not. I like it. I prefer it. I've gotten good feedback on it. I've had some people like, ooh, I don't know if that's going to work. Well, we're going to see. So it is playing around with banners. It's playing around with things, but I will just say this, that I am doing my absolute best to practice what I preach. But the thing is that even for myself, I'm not going to learn unless I keep posting. And that's the thing too. As we are looking at those analytics, as I'm looking at people where they're dropping off at, I may give advice, but how can I give advice better? So the only way that I can do that is to continue to be here too. What are the top 3 ways to grow outside of sub for sub? So Cindy, with that, it would be looking at those 3 metrics. It's going to be building your impressions, so your keyword research. It's going to be your titles, and that's going to give you, well, let's see, hold on, I'm sorry. So your keyword research using MorningFame, TubeBuddy, or vidIQ, that's going to build your impressions, and then, which is getting it in the face of the right audience and helping your channel grow and YouTube gather that data. Now, here's the thing, it's not going to grow until somebody clicks on that thumbnail. So, okay, cool. So now we need to have a good thumbnail. So there's your click-through rate. And as we're posting videos and we're trying to improve, say in Canva or whatever you're using, now we're learning from our old thumbnails, like, oh, that one did better. Well, why is that? All right, maybe I'm going to try to do that one again. And really popular videos, you can then hit up next year, do it very similar the next following year. Follow up on what you did last year. So like for me, say how to grow on YouTube in 2022. Maybe my thumbnail did really good last year. Now I can kind of not necessarily copy it, but I'm trying to make that even better. So I would say that. So you have your impressions, you have your click-through rate, and then next we have our audience retention. So building that audience retention is going to be making better videos, increasing the value of our videos. So that's where I talked about when I first started this, it's cutting all that fluff. So that's the 3 ways I would have to say, the top 3 ways to grow outside of the sub for sub, because that is going to be how you gain your subscriber. We can't look at how many views we have and then say, well, why aren't people subscribing? I have all these impressions. So check that in your analytics. Look in your analytics, go in your YouTube studio, click on analytics, and then you're going to see there, boom, impressions. How many impressions do you have? That means it got into, it's like passing out flyers. Here you go, here you go. So how many do you have? And when we look at our click-through rate, don't look at your average click-through rate for your overall channel. Go into each video. I talk about this. I'll probably talk about this in every video, guys. I got to be straight up honest with you because it is so crucial. How many of you are actually going into each video? Let me know. Let me know in the chat right now if you have gone into your analytics, clicked on every video you have created, or at least in the last year, and have you looked at the dips, the spikes, and your actual intro. If you're just getting started on YouTube, make sure you continue to post and review those analytics. Give it maybe like a good month, and then go back and review that video. See how it's doing. And when people, you'll see drops. You'll actually see it now. It says dips when you click on that video in your analytics. And you're going to see, wow, okay, there's dips there. Well, why? And it could be for the simplest reasons. But if you're not doing that, I always talk about making those 1% improvements with each video. That can definitely be an improvement to make. It's just taking that time to say, okay, I'm posting 3 times a week. Maybe I'm going to post twice now, and I'm actually going to start diving into my analytics, balancing that time out. And let's add a 4th to that. Cindy, and that's going to be researching your topics and taking the time to make your key points. And yeah, it's that time dedicated before you hit record. Before you hit record. And it's going to be easier too. It's going to be easier when you hit record because you got everything laid out. You know what your thumbnail looks like. And maybe you've already created it, but at least have it in mind. Okay, what is this thumbnail even going to probably look like? And you know your keyword research already before you hit record. So I'll add that too. Researching your topic and taking the time before you hit record. Because all these things put together, these are some of them, but I would say majority of what I just mentioned, that is what's going to gain the subscriber. We want to convert viewers into subs. So imagine like sitting here with me and you're like, okay, for instance, this guy just started YouTube and he's giving advice. When you'd be like, well, why? Why would you be giving advice if you just started? Which I didn't. You know, I've been on the platform for over a couple of years. This is my second channel. I already mentioned that. But for instance, I do that. And I come in here and I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Maybe I go against everything that you've learned from, say, big channels and everything else. You're just going to start questioning me. There's no value in that. If I'm not researching my own topics and researching really what's out there, I guess even what's trending out there, and I can't share with you my personal life and bring that in here, provide even more value to make it personal, because that's important too. There's a lot of different things. That's what I would say. But it can be very overwhelming if I throw that all out there at you at once. So if I actually just did that, sorry, but I get excited. Yum meal recipes. I find that when I do premieres, I get the full watch. Oh, nice. And I see that premieres are actually starting to really come back. For a while, it seemed like nobody was really doing them, or like, I don't know, but it really seems that it's starting to come back around. I get at least 20 people, but then after that, I don't think the people who watch and comment who aren't in my premieres don't watch the full video. Yeah, I mean, and that's going to be common too. It's kind of like a live stream. I think there's a better chance that maybe somebody sticks around way longer than they would in just a regular posted video. There's a very humongous chance of that. But I think it's great. I mean, I think it's a great way to, say, gain watch time. If that's a goal of yours, I think it all depends on the goal. But yeah, 20 people in a video, if you're going to have a premiere, I would let that be for one of my longer videos. I wouldn't want to make a premiere for a video that's only 3 minutes, but maybe that is an actual like adventure you went on. That'd probably be a great opportunity, because as that's premiering, people are going to see that. It's going to pop at the top, kind of like a live stream. And you're going to have a good chance of bringing more of an audience. Lone Star Picker, Preacher Brother, I'm going to cut out a lot of fluff this year, 2021. Happy New Year, Brendan. Happy New Year's to you too, Lone Star. Thank you for being here, man. And Happy New Year's to everybody else that's just coming in. RT3 Entertainment, I have. Right on. I'm working on a thumbnail right now, putting in work, Kales, Animals. And Cindy says, awesome, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. No problem. So yeah, I was just talking about creator fundamentals last video. And you may learn from me, but you have to implement everything that you do learn. And sometimes that's going to be extremely hard, just like it was when you first got started on YouTube, hitting record. So it's going to be scary diving into analytics if you're not used to it. So let me see. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything else here. Ooh, I like this one too. So I said, don't blame the viewers. Might have mentioned that a little bit ago, but yeah, don't blame the viewers. I see it quite often. I have this many subscribers. Why aren't people, say, still subscribing? Or, simply, why am I losing subscribers? You know why, and that may be because you're doing sub for sub, but you may not know why, because your videos maybe just aren't good yet, and you have to keep posting to improve those videos. But I think the easy thing to do is say, okay, everybody else is getting all these subscribers. Why aren't I? Well, this one channel's been on here for 3 years. They could probably post, or 5 years, and they have X amount of subscribers. They could probably title their video whatever they want. YouTube's gathered enough data to push it out to the right audience. They can post whatever they want, most likely. And I think a lot of people also get lost in that too. That won't be me. That's not going to be me. My titles may change throughout time, but the value I don't ever want to change. I don't want to forget where I came from. Cindy says, any tips on how to promote my channel? Yeah, Cindy just mentioned it. Check this out. With those impressions. So promoting your channel, right? If you are creating, you're continuing to post and you're working on that keyword research with your titles. So I have made a couple videos on it with MorningFame, but really it's the same with TubeBuddy and vidIQ. It's all pretty much the same. It's just gonna be different cost per service. MorningFame happens to be, I believe, the cheapest one. So, but if you do click the link down below, you'll get the first month for free with MorningFame. Highly suggest it. And I say that not because I'm sponsored by MorningFame, because I love MorningFame and it has worked for me. But that's how you're going to promote, by doing your keyword research, because then you're going to push your content out to the right audience. And then once that happens and you're working on your titles and you're working on better videos, then you're going to be converting into subscribers. But that's how you are going to promote your content. It's going to feel like the easier thing to do is, and I'm going to say this openly, spam. And I catch myself doing this on Facebook a lot. I really do try not to, but it's hard not to. It's like, hey guys, like I put all this work in. Imagine that you put all this work in, and a lot of people don't understand that. People who aren't YouTube creators don't understand the amount of work it takes. Like, I get it. And say you post that one video a week. You're like, all right, man, this could be it. You post it and you're like nothing? Back to the drawing board. Like, no, keep going, keep going, keep going. Is MorningFame free? MorningFame is not free. But I believe you can pay $5 a month, but you're going to get the keyword research portion of it for only 24 hours or maybe 48 hours. I don't know. It's been a while. I pay for the pro service, which I believe is $10 a month. But MorningFame gives you so many tips, and it reminds me of Apple compared to Android, with the Apple interface kind of being more in your face, simpler to use. I'm an Android guy. Don't unsubscribe because you guys are Apple. But here's the thing. MorningFame is great because there's so much more that comes with it than just the keyword research. But I pay the extra $5 a month. I believe that's what it is, $10 a month, I believe. And for that keyword research, I can use it as much as I want, because it'll give it to you, say for it's 24 to 48 hours. But now you're going to have to wait, I think, like 2 weeks in order to use it again. So you can either, what I did is, that's what I did for the longest time. I paid $5 a month, but I would do as many topics as I could, come up with as many keyword research topics and have it all drawn out, have like 20 videos ahead of time, and do all that within 24 hours. And now I don't have to worry about it. Can I send you a MorningFame invite? Link is in the description for this video, Cal. So if you actually go right in there, you're going to see it. It'll say join MorningFame or something like that. You'll see that in there. And because MorningFame is actually an invite-only platform. So if you're going to try it out, welcome to the club. Yes, audience retention is key. Trying to keep viewer engagement for first 5 minutes will either keep them watching or move on to next video. So creating content that engages a viewer to watch more is key, no doubt. The only way to do that is to continue to dive into each video after you're posting them. But yeah, engage in the first 5 minutes. Kelly Resell Lewis, we could say this too, brother. We could say the first 10 seconds. Look at the first 10 seconds. Think about you're clicking on a video, especially now because people are scrolling through videos super fast. And if we can't get somebody's attention in the first, let's just say 10 seconds, and try to keep them there, that's going to be crucial. And once again, something I'm working on here too, trying to come up with new ways, either it's running at the camera to talk to you, or just simple things like that. It's difficult because, you know, even for me, I don't really know yet what really works, and what I kind of am figuring out what doesn't work, but what really works. And I'm really not going to know that until I continue to post too. Just saw it. Okay, cool. I'm going to check out MorningFame. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, guys. And I'm not steering you away from TubeBuddy. Between vidIQ, I really like vidIQ's advice on YouTube, but TubeBuddy is a really, really great service, and they just keep expanding it. But it's more money. And MorningFame has a really simple, easy to use grade scale. So the grade scale, when especially being a smaller channel, the metric you're going to at least want is a D, and you're going to see that in all four, and you'll see that in the videos too. Sorry, I think it's trying to capture me. Okay, cool. But you'll see that, and some of them I've gotten A's on, so on and so forth, but it's just playing around with those keywords. And if you guys aren't familiar with this, if you're like, I don't know what I should be posting, I don't really know, like, what do I talk about? Well, what are people searching for? And that's how we want to title our videos. So a great way to do that is just start within the search on YouTube. Just go to search and type in, let's see, how to garden, and see what comes after that. That's going to be the most searched. But you can also do how to garden, type in the letter A, how to garden, type in the letter B, and see what populates. And then from there, like, okay, cool. Wow, that'd be right up my alley. And then so you find a great topic and keyword term, then you could put that into MorningFame keyword research and see what the grade scale is. And just like TubeBuddy and all the other ones, you have a competition and score and all that stuff. Really easy to use. But that's what I like to do. Or sometimes I just have an idea in my head and I'll just start typing it in step 3 within the keyword research tool in MorningFame. So just remember that, step 3. That's what you can just plug and play from there. Because step 1 and 2 is going to be helping you try to come up with a topic of what is, say, out there on YouTube, or just try to help you get general ideas. I think a really effective way is to do what I just said, which is to go in that search on YouTube and start plugging in. But go into step 3, and now you're going to start getting a grade for that. And a lot of times, so for instance, one of my recent videos, how to grow your channel on YouTube in 2021. But you'd be surprised what the grades were for how to grow your YouTube channel in 2021. It was just like F, 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 F. It's crazy how you switch a couple words around or get rid of the N in 2021. Sometimes I have to get rid of that. So investing the time to do just that. But now it's gotten a lot easier because I've done it so many times. Let me know any other questions you guys have in the chat. I'd love to know. And once again, thank you everybody for coming in here and taking the time out of your Saturday night to hang out with me here, and to right now you are investing in yourself to continue to learn on YouTube. So congrats to all you guys for taking that step in 2021 also. It's a crazy concept to think it used to be me on the other side of the camera learning the advice, even though I still do that. But it's so rewarding to be here. And make sure you guys let me know any type of improvements you're making, or really let me know improvements you're seeing, because I want to hear you guys growing on the platform. Actually, this is Sunday dawn for me. Oh, okay. Very nice. Either way, thank you for being here, Cows Animals. Appreciate you. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the first channel that we have for a review. And while we're doing that, you guys feel free to continue to ask questions that you come up with. Just think about your channel, and maybe there's a topic for this week and you're just like, I don't know. And I would love for everybody in the chat too to give any type of tips, because that's what we're here to do. Help each other grow the right way. All right. So, oh, by the way, if you are new to the channel and you are getting value out of this video, make sure you hit subscribe and click that bell. And please give this video a like so that way it can be more searched on YouTube and rank. So let's see here. Give me 1 second. Okay. So first up, I believe we have Cal's Animals. Or hold on, let me see. That's why, see, you know, I'm even for me making small improvements. Oh, that's why it's pulling up the metric. I don't want the metric. Okay. Got it. All right, so let's see who we got first up. All right, so first up we have Brian Herwing. You still here, Brian? Just want to make sure that we have you guys in here that way. Give you the tips that you need. Let's see here. I say try to be yourself. Don't live another life behind camera. Yeah, for sure. I'll 100% agree with that. Brian, thanks for that. Appreciate it. Cool. So let's get you pulled up here. Alrighty. So cool. So Brian, I'm going to assume, okay, hold on. Best gaming chair. All right. So before we go into it, this would make me assume that you are a gamer. So just right off the bat, very simple layout. But if that's what you're going for, then great. I would just say, as far as a banner goes, this just makes me have the assumption that this is a gaming channel just because of, say, Mario. But I see we have different types of topics here. So let's see. So you started some playlists. So let's go to your videos real quick. Okay. So first off, congrats on getting started. You started up 5 months ago, so congratulations to you. And let's see. So we have, say, a gaming chair review. We have gaming room ideas. And then Corona, making money. Okay, so what I would just say to you is really, we talk about niching down, and I would just say really dive in deep on really what you want to do, because it sounds like you started off and like, okay, cool, I think I'm going to go the gaming route. So hey, you wanted to turn your channel into a business right off the bat, let's say an affiliate, you know, maybe marketing type of thing, sharing a link. And I don't know if you did just that. I would suggest it. But yeah, it just kind of seems like your content it's very different, and we want to pull the same type of audience for each video. The more that we can dive in deep with one type of content, the better. James Pruitt, what's up, man? So, but for instance, and I can give this tip to people too, because this is a opinion of mine, but let's just say, for instance, it could or cannot be. Maybe this is, say, you're like, okay, cool. I'm going to come on here and I'm going to help people, say, grow this business, or I'm going to then share links. Like, that's great. And one, I would just say share links with stuff that you actually use, approve, things of that nature. But also we want to gain, what's very important is gaining the trust of your audience too. So continuing to post videos and then hit people with, say, an item or something like that. So backing up the fact that, hey, you know, I'm a gamer, so game, and then say, hey, you know, this is the, even while you're gaming, hey, this is the chair I use. And then you could actually make a video all about it. So that'd be kind of a tip there. But yeah, I would say niche down on your content and really decide, okay, what kind of content do I want to make? Brian says, I was trying to do his practice at first with all kinds of videos, but I see now how I need to focus on something like technology, not gaming so much. Yeah, and I think starting off early on in our YouTube journey, it's all right to experiment. That's okay. But to experiment and then expect growth, those won't work hand in hand, in my opinion. It'll happen a lot faster and it'll happen way more organically over time, regardless. But just focusing on your content, that way, if somebody is coming to watch this gaming chair and looking at your banner, assuming that it is gaming, then like even here, if it even, Brian Herwing and the best gaming products on YouTube, or just making it really clear what it is. Maybe it's even images on here of different products, or however you want to do your banner. I would just say plug and play, try different ones out. But from this, I would assume you are a gamer. So say I came here for this best gaming chair, and then the next video, it's about Corona. That would just cause me to unsubscribe or just not subscribe in general. But look, man, continue to experiment. And if you're thinking something like technology, play with it. But I would just say follow your passion, because what happens in 6 months from now, where maybe you're not seeing the results that you really thought were going to happen, and you're just like, God, and technology isn't even really your passion. Maybe it's one of the best to say grow a business, and tech is always changing. However, I would just say find something. Like if I were to say right now, you have to pick one subject that you absolutely love, what would it be? And I would start from there. Yeah, I'm ready for growth now. I wasn't focused on it before. Right on. So just letting you know, just because for everybody else that's watching this now or on replay, it's really crucial that we experiment at first, which is fine, but then we start to then say, okay, all right, this is what I want to do. But the sooner we do that, the better results you're going to find. So, and then on that note too, I would then say thumbnails. So to continue to work on thumbnails with each video. So like even for this box, what I would have done is, well, actually, hold on. I see you erased the background there, and then you had a close up on the image. So yeah, I mean, that's cool. Worth the upgrade. So you could always say, even if you had it on there, like, is it worth it? Or it could always be you, like, I don't know. But sometimes an image sends enough signal where you don't need to point to a text like I do in a lot of videos. So people are coming for the iPhone 12 Pro, and your thumbnail is iPhone 12 Pro, and you erase the blue background because that's your theme. Maybe use your theme more in your videos, just so you have some blue here. But yeah, continuing to just work on thumbnails, and over time, those will get better. But we want to make sure that we always have those in our videos. And for playlists, awesome. You have playlists created, and one of the things that I still have to do is go back, do keyword research. I've been saying that forever now, but we can do keyword research on our playlists because those are searchable too, and those rank in charts too. So if you're typing in number one, and I've used this before, but let's just say top charts music 2021, guarantee there's probably a playlist right now, and it's only the 2nd of January, and there's probably one that's up there ranking. So we can do that here too. Just think about it. Would somebody type in bachata moves, or would they type in, something else that relates to it? Just maybe a longer tail keyword would help you. And let's see, for your about section, and I'll blow this up so everybody can see. In this channel, I'm documenting my journey to financial freedom, going through the ups and downs, creating side businesses, growing my small landscaping company, investing in the stock market, and building an e-commerce business. That's a lot. Along the way, I plan on sharing lifestyle tips, life hacks that have greatly improved my financial and personal life. There's only one life at a time. Okay, what are you going to do with this one life you're given? So you're telling me about everything that you're doing. So let's think about why I should watch. So it sounds like you're going on this journey documenting it. There's other channels for this, but why you? and I'll probably say this to everybody in the chat, probably even when I look at my own about, I could still probably dissect it and still maybe get even deeper. But we want, what is the value for the person watching? And you're covering a lot of things here. And here's the next thing too. Brian, I know that this is going to change. I know that as you start diving into whatever niche that you decide, that this will change. But just think about that too. You're like, okay, cool. I'm going to do technology. All right, so what about technology? Why are you doing technology? And why should somebody else watch you with this technology? It's not, I guess, necessarily what makes you unique, but why should I watch you? Not necessarily, not even really compared to other channels. But like my why here is, how to start and grow on YouTube. Like if you're looking to start and grow on YouTube, you came to the right place. It's very simple. And I don't even know if another channel has that, but at least people know the value of why they came. So I say this often, but using the word you, and that's going to be a big one because we want it to be an incentive for the person that is actually reading this. So in this channel, you're going to see a spectacular journey of, or you will finally experience financial freedom with my own ups and downs to then help you not go through the same experience. Something like that. Like, okay, cool. Like I'm investing my time into you. So you're saving me time because of your ups and downs. So I would just say, even for right now, it's okay, but it's just as you post, I know that will change. So I'm not going to go too deep into that. Let's see. What I was trying to do is practice at first with all kinds of videos. Okay, we covered that. Yeah, I'm ready for growth. James Pruitt, passion, experience, and profitability, the trifecta of perfect niche. Yep. That's when I was trying to do a different type of thing. I need to update all of that with your advice. Right on, man. Right on. And I think it's fun too. You're like, okay, cool. I want to do tech. And then asking yourself those questions of why? Why should I do this? Or why do I want to do this? Why should somebody watch these videos? What kind of value will they get out of these videos? And that's what this about is going to be. When you share your channel, that's what's going to pop up. And keyword research also can be put in your about to help your page be more searchable too within that niche specifically. So let's see. What is the one thing you expect your ideal viewer to get out of watching your channel? How will they benefit from watching your videos? Exactly, James. That's exactly it. But I think it's hard though to do that when you're not necessarily sure yet what you want to do. Tech is very big. Are you going to be specifically mobile tech? Are you going to be specifically Apple products? So are you going to dive in? So for instance, in my niche, you have D. Neiman. He's doing all mobile, which is ironic because, I've used my phone for every single video up until my last two. Well, unless I live stream. I live stream on the Logitech BRIO. And like I said, everything I use is always down in the description in my videos if you guys want to check them out. But look, I use my phone for everything. Samsung S9 Plus with a Zhiyun Smooth 4, or you guys may call it a Zhiyun, but I call it the Zhiyun because I think that's how it's pronounced. Zhiyun Smooth 4, but I use the Zhiyun Smooth 3, I think, forever. And awesome gimbal. Look, and talk about taking your stuff to the next level. Look, I got it right here. So this is the Zhiyun right here. And pretty much you are hooking your phone up. This thing will have everything smooth. And then that way, when you're moving around, it's going to stay in place for you. So if you are a vlogger, like you guys got to get one of these. You have to. If you're running or something, like get one of these. Even if you want to do a selfie, do it even in portrait mode or whatever. Get one of these. And what I love about it, hold on, I'll show you. I made a video for this. It either sucked or my keyword research was off. I think I have like 20 views on that video. But hey, that's when I have to dissect, and it wasn't good, I guess. But this clamp literally goes to the bottom of this. Clamp this on, and then we have a. This goes off to the side here. Hold on, I put it in the wrong spot. Whatever. So then I have the Videomicro. And the Videomicro is also a cheap microphone that's actually made for DSLR cameras. But with the right cord, you're tricking your camera or your phone to think it's a camera. Yes, You're tricking your phone to think it's a DSLR. So pretty much this would be the wrong cord that it comes with. You need a TRS to TRRS cord. Also have a link down below. But yeah, this connects right on to the side here, and boom, now you have yourself a gimbal with a Videomicro on the go. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I didn't come up with this. I found it on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I found it. I'm like, this is genius. I even gave a shout out to that channel when I did it. But man, like, you could set it right on your table, hold it like this. I mean, if you were if you're using mobile, that would be a great place to start. Also, get yourself Filmic Pro. But Filmic Pro is money. Literally, it is money. It's $15, but you don't ever have to pay that again. $15. And these are the small investments I'm saying, because people are like, oh, I need a DSLR camera. No, you don't. Like, I just finally got a Canon M50, and I've been on here for over 2 years. So, not this channel specifically, but you guys know what I'm saying. But you got this, Brian. Yeah, absolutely. And there's so many things that we need to change and update, but I hope that review was useful to you, Brian, and I hope those tips will help guide you to start finding that growth. But you're making all the right moves, man. You hit record, and that is, if you were to ask me what the hardest thing to do on YouTube is, it's to start. It's to hit record. Everything else comes in time and through learning and investing your time or money, whatever. But let's see, Brendan, is there any quality camera on Android that's free? I don't know if I understand that question, because I mean, the phone that you buy is going to increase the quality of your camera. So also, like I said, everything that I always mention for my products, I always have it down in the description. But look, this is the Note 20 Ultra. And I mean, the camera on this thing is pretty crazy. It's actually a really, really nice camera. Same thing with the new iPhones that came out. But Filmic Pro essentially is ideal, because that's an app that you're going to want to download. And I think I did a video on Filmic Pro. But that's going to set the light in the background. So for instance, see what that light's doing right now, how that's flickering? So going live, that's one thing. But if I was, say, go live with my Canon M50, I can set my settings in there. With phones, you can't necessarily do that. But with Filmic Pro, you can. You can lock in the lighting so it's not flickering. And with, say, like these lights in the background, those yellow ones especially, you're just going to see it's going to dim. It's going to go in and out, in and out. So that'd be a tip, and I suggest that. Get yourself Filmic Pro regardless of the phone that you have. And that will extremely help the quality of your video. And then you can actually mess with your audio, everything else. Anyways, yes, Brian, keep going. Absolutely. Yes, it was. Thank you very much, Brennan. It was a difficult start for sure, especially when I tried to do a million things at once in my life. Yeah. And it seems like, too, with starting YouTube, there's like a million things to do and improve on. And it's a bit overwhelming. But look, man, I said it before you came in this live. Like, I'm here for you along your journey. And as cool as that, I get to continue to grow with all you guys. So it's going to be a fun experience. Let it be a fun experience. Enjoy recording and pick a niche that you really enjoy, man. But wishing you nothing but the best, Brian. Call me under. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? I just set up a channel for archiving my stream. Right on. Right on, right on. Making moves. All right, so let's go to the next one here. We have Mama Juice Podcast. Are you still here? Are you still on the live stream? Also, to prove Brennan's tips work 100%, I've been growing a lot better now since listening. Hey. All right. See, that's what it's all about. Call me under. Thank you for that update. Thank you so much for that. That just literally made my day. Thank you. This live stream, I could it is actually constrained to 720p. I could do 1080, but my internet just has its limitations due to security cameras and stuff around my house. So that takes up a lot of the internet juice. Look, I always got my pillow behind me. If this is your first live stream with me, I'm 30 now. I got grays coming in. Come on, got to keep my form. Back in the day, this is what I used to do right here. This is when I was in class. I was that guy. Yeah, that was me. And now I'm paying the price. Plus, my last job, I had to wear a vest all the time with plates in it. So you've given me lots of motivation. Cool. Awesome. Right on. Well, hey, let's keep it moving. So hopefully we get, you know what, for the sake of this, I know Mama Juice has come here before. So I'm going to pull up this channel real quick because she was next. And you know what? I'm just going to show love. That's what we got to do. So, and Mama Juice can watch this on the replay. So, real quick. But yeah, Mama Juice, I know that you were talking before, I think, about trying to catch us before you go to sleep and stuff. So, either way, you know, I think that the attempt was made. So, all right, real quick. Okay. So, real quick from Mama Juice. So, oh yeah, we pulled yours up before. So I don't know if you made changes to your channel before, but I remember seeing this. New videos Thursday. Find me on social. Empowering and education and educating mamas. I know for a fact we pulled you up before. So, oh man, I wish you're in here because then I can say what you've improved on. But I just remember before what we had mentioned was small text and things of that nature for the thumbnails to see consistency with your color theme. But yeah, I would just say continue to work on thumbnails. Either have big text for your thumbnails or have no text at all. And that'd be my my tip for everybody. Just because if we can't see it here on desktop, it's going to be pretty much impossible to see on mobile. So, but I see you're posting, let's see, 3 weeks, 2, 1, 1. So you're being pretty consistent. You're continuing to post. So awesome right there. We have your playlist. All right, cool. Let's see. Are you like me? I'm over here working hard and trying to be the best mom possible. Heck yeah. But it's exhausting managing the demands of parenting, running a business, and just trying to be a decent human. If you could learn to set aside the unrealistic expectations and discover how to be the best version of yourself. Oh, yeah, okay, I see that. What if you could learn? Okay, I like that, asking that questions. With the help of a powerful team of moms and professionals, we handle topics of breastfeeding. Yes, you changed your about. I remember this. Yep. Wait, I like it. I'm digging it. With the help of a powerful team of moms and professionals, we handle topics from breastfeeding to dealing with toddlers and tantrums to managing schedules and getting enough rest. Subscribe today and we can walk on this incredible journey together. Bam. And I think this is going to take you to your link tree, which is fine. You know, it's cool. But like I said before, if you guys want to, my tip on this would just be have this say subscribe and let this be your channel with the question mark _ confirmation = 1 or something like that. But anyways, you want this to be subscribed just because we want to keep people on the platform unless YouTube is not your number one concern. If YouTube is your number one concern, yeah, I would let that button be subscribe. And anything we can do to keep people on the platform, the better. And we were kind of talking about that earlier too. Mama Juice podcast, if you're watching this on the replay, I hope that was helpful. Great job on your about. I see big improvement with that. And I think that your why is there. I think you have the word you in there. I think that's great. It's engaging and it definitely states exactly why somebody should come here. And it asks the question, what if you could learn to set aside the unrealistic expectations? So yeah, empowerment. And this goes along, you didn't even use the word empower here. I didn't even see the word empowerment here anywhere. But look at this question right here. adds to the value of your banner. Hey, Mama Juice, great job. Awesome, awesome job. Let's see. Also, motivation, as Cal said, through the roof. I'm excited about uploading now. Heck yeah. Big YouTubers have already made it, but it's helpful when you have someone who is growing with you. Absolutely, guys. 100%. And you know, the thing is too, is I think it's fun because this is a right now type of thing. There's going to come a day, say in a couple years from now, people are just getting started. Like that was me a couple years ago. And it's just really great to know, okay, cool. Like I'm like, this channel's 2 months old. I didn't convert any subscribers from my last channel to this one. It was a completely different audience. And I also gave up on the channel for a few months there. But look, I started over from scratch. And if you're looking to get started, if you're starting from scratch, like, look, check it. Like, I'm doing this too. We're doing this together. So absolutely. Absolutely. But that was fun. All right, I'm going to move on to the next one. Mama Juice, reach out if you have additional questions. Awesome job on your about, especially. But yeah, continue to focus hard on the thumbnails. My kids are crazy. All right, let's see. All right, so give me 1 second, guys. All right, 59Q. All right, just having fun playing with this form. That's my bad. I should have cleared out this form before I got started, but it'll work out. So this is 59Q. All right, do we have Michaela here in the chat? All right, so ends in PA. Let's see. Cal's Animals. Okay, write that down. Cool. So we have Cal's Animals up next. So let's go ahead and share this. All right, so let me know everybody's first impressions of Cal's Animals. Let me know what you guys think. So Cal's Animals, 20 subscribers. So here is your banner. Cal, let me know any type of questions you have off the bat, say in regards to your channel. So it looks like you have one video here. So I would say, yeah, create yourself a playlist, or create, when you go to your YouTube studio, and then you go into your, when you go here, then you go to your YouTube studio, and then you go on the left-hand side, you'll see customization. Go there, and you're going to want to put a video so that way people can see it if they're not subscribed to your channel yet. So there's two spots. One is for people who aren't subscribed. One is for those who are, or they're seeing, you know, and they're either seeing your channel for the first time or they're not because they're already subscribed. So I would just say do that so that way your video can show up the moment that we click on your channel, or say a viewer does. But yeah, we want to continue. As you continue to post, you'll start learning even more about thumbnails and what works and what doesn't. And this is a 58-second video. And I don't know, this doesn't seem like a YouTube Shorts video, but if you're making 58-second videos, that'd be maybe a good opportunity for you to make YouTube Shorts. But yeah, create a playlist, continue posting, and I say on this channel, I teach you about different animals, their abilities, and their unique habitats. I post videos on Wednesdays every week. Please like and subscribe. So I'm just curious on how it will work, because you're going to teach us about different animals, their abilities, and unique habitats. But so for instance, I know my son watches Coyote something. What is it? Coyote something. But for instance, to me, that'd be probably your competition. So what would make, once again, what is your why behind this? Because you're teaching about different animals, but maybe if you were to really, like, maybe you post about different types of animals in specific videos and really giving key details. Maybe there's something trending out there with a certain topic or a certain animal. Maybe really try to work on that, so that way you can get engagement to your video or to your channel. And then maybe you make a video about one particular animal and you start like, whoa, what just happened? Double down on that, triple up on it, and keep getting engagement to your channel. Because if we're talking all animals, that's a lot of animals. There's a lot of animals out there. So what type of animals, maybe more specifically? And that's the only reason I say that. And like you mentioned, I just want to create value for people. I just want to create a great experience. Maybe even a peaceful experience for people. But that's what should really come in here in your description. And as you post, like we said in the last channel, that's going to continue to evolve and change. But that's, yeah, so call me under, make that your channel trailer. Exactly. Just keep uploading. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. I like the banner. Cool, cool. Yeah, so great, great. And what I would say too is, I don't know if you wanted this cut off, but yeah, it kind of cuts off the, man, I'm bad with my animals, like the cheetah. And so I didn't know if you wanted that. You could even move the cheetah up and maybe make Cal's animals, because what's going to happen is it's going to be different on all three different devices, whether it's mobile, if it is on PC and tablet. So we're looking at like a good portion here. I don't know if you guys are watching, if you check this out on mobile, if you've seen that, Cal, but for instance, it's probably going to cut off right here. I don't know if it's going to actually take all this. It might actually, but it's going to be cutting this off. So maybe Cal's animals, maybe make this bigger or make it like right in the center. New video every Wednesday would probably be good to have on the right-hand side. And then you could like blow this picture up probably even more. So, but I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I think you're getting started. You've hit record, or you've made your first video. Like everybody said in the chat, who's also supporting you, continue to post, continue to improve. But that's what I got. I'll do that now. Yeah, cool. Right on. And I hope that helps you. John Chapman, thank you for being here. Love the live streams. Appreciate everything you do. Keep up the great work. Thank you, John. Thanks a lot, man. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up the next one. Thanks for the support, everyone. Yeah, we got a great community here, Cal. And same thing, if you're trying to just reach people out to say your website here, then yeah, keep that up there. It all depends on what your priority is. Or I see a lot of people will maybe post somewhere else, but then they just throw the videos here on YouTube. It all depends on your own individual goals. But I'm proud of you for getting started, because I'm telling you, it's one of the hardest things to do. It really is. But I hope that was worth your time, and I hope that and I wish you nothing but the best in 2021. All right, so let's see who we. It's where my kids only go crazy when I go live. Okay, so the next one I have up here is for architecture. Are you here in the chat? That'd be great to know. What is going on up there? All right, I guess to be safe, I'll pull it up, or not to be safe, but to be fair, I'll pull it up real quick and just give some quick feedback on this too. Usually I want people to be in the stream, so in the future we'll do that, but just to show love and I know there's people, it's late. It's a late live stream. So in the future, we will make sure that everybody that gets a channel review is here in the live. But yeah, I would have to say just work on creating a banner here. Probably put one of your best videos here on your views. So, hey, if you guys are posting videos, for all those that are here in the live stream, when you're posting videos and you're seeing which one's gaining you the most subscribers or which ones are gaining you the most watch time, once again, whatever your goals are, that'd be a great one to pull up as your first video. You don't necessarily have to make a trailer like, hey, my name's Brendan Sparks and this is why. No, you could put one of your best operating videos, or if it's just your first video, throw it up there. But I see that there's a common theme between the thumbnails here. I would just say keep posting. You started a month ago, so congrats. And yeah, just keep working on thumbnails. That's what I would say. Just keep working on thumbnails. It's hard to really say how they're working. I mean, you have 1.5 thousand views, 1,000 views. So why? Why is that? The way, you're getting started a month ago and you have this many views. Are you reaching out to say other people to come and watch, or is this just really operating really well? And I would be really curious to know, because I would do this again and do it again and do it again, because that's what's working. So besides that, let's look at playlists. So maybe create another playlist. And for your about, planning to own a house but struggling to find the perfect design for your dream house, we got you. That is what our videos are. We are making 3D visualizations for your reference for your future dream house. We design low. As we could support us by, yeah, this is like very business driven. Yeah, very business driven. So I'm interested to see who posts the videos. Is it a person, or it sounds like it's maybe the business itself? If that's the case, then sure. Then I think that this works. But let's see. We design low cost. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely business driven. So, and seems like you're doing well for a month. And if you're on Facebook and all that stuff and you're driving traffic over here, then great job. But really hard to say, because your first two videos had so many views and the rest went down a lot. So I'm interested to see why that is, because I'll tell you what, right now I would continue to post content just like that. Let's see here. Hardest thing to do is hit record. Absolutely. I just uploaded it as a trailer. Uploaded it, man. Yep, got you. Awesome, awesome. My kids are the same when I film. And to think I had a kids channel. Whew. It was a lot of fun, though. I can't even lie. Okay, so let's see who's next up. Yeah, and please, guys, if you guys are getting value out of this, or if you're watching this on the replay, thank you for being here. And it means a lot if you guys hit the like button. And if you guys do want to support this channel so I can make improvements, there is a link down below if you guys want to buy me a coffee and support. I'm also doing one-on-one consultations, and that is also in Buy Me a Coffee in that link in the description. So thank you guys so much. And like I said, all that money just went back to everybody. We just did that gift card giveaway. So that was so much fun. Let's see. RT3 Entertainment. Get you pulled up. All right. RT3, yep, still here. And let's do this. So let me know, guys, first impression. So, all right. What I'm interested in, I'm going to go actually right to the about. My channel is going for a variety of topics. All right. Some days I will be focusing on comedy, gaming, and some days I'll be diving into parenting hacks for new and current parents. So RT3, I don't know if you were here when we had mentioned it earlier about niching down. I believe you were, but yeah, I think my analogy for this one is if you try to reach everyone, you'll reach no one. So I would just say RT3 Entertainment. I think that, I don't know, like film production, just by the name of it. Obviously, you probably made this your. I don't know if you've updated your channel URL to make it RT3 Entertainment, but I don't know. That's just kind of my whole take on what RT3 Entertainment is, because I don't really know. And I would just say have that somewhere in your banner on what RT3 Entertainment is, and whatever that is, maybe make that the focal point of your banner. And but yeah, the more broad, even within one niche, the more broad you are, even in one niche, the less impact you're going to be able to make as far as reaching the right audience, or even gaining somebody to subscribe because they can go somewhere else because they're looking for that one specific item. For instance, let's go back to technology. Let's just say that you post about the Apple, the Android, the this, the that. But what if they're just coming for that Android and they want to know about the next Android? Well, you're also doing Apple. So then they're like, I don't even buy Apple. So why would I? Okay, I don't want to be here. So I would just say that that over time, and if you're just doing this for right now to experiment, that's cool. But my suggestion for growing, we have family niche here for parenting hacks and current parents, and then gaming and comedy. I mean, comedy and gaming can definitely intertwine there. So are you looking for the funniest videos on YouTube for gamers? You came to the right place. Here, we're going to dive into whatever type of games, so I think that maybe make it more niche. That's what I would definitely say 100%. If you want to grow on YouTube. And it's crazy, kids. Let's see. Okay, I'll definitely do that. Have you posted videos? RT3, just remember. Okay, yeah. Sorry, let me pull up videos. So here we go. So yeah, I see a lot of gaming. So we have financial aid, finding the perfect gym. Yeah, so I would just say it's more of what you want to post, I would say, rather than what people actually say want or what are searching for. So, or what one individual may come for, because so like even like this, you know what I mean? It's just it's a lot here. There's a lot of different topics here. So I would pick one, roll with it, whatever you're passionate about. I love that you're doing thumbnails. I think that's great. We talk a lot about small text, but look, I mean, you're just getting started, say 5 months ago. Yeah, keep posting and niche down. That's what I would say with that. And then once you do that and niche down even more within that niche, like really focus down even more. So within the gaming community, when I did reviews before, what I had mentioned was, say you're doing Fortnite, be the Fortnite gamer. Don't make your main channel name Fortnite, but be known for something on Fortnite. You want to be known as something. Like, what is RT3 Entertainment known for? Why would I watch your channel compared to somewhere else? Because if I'm coming for parenting and your next video is on financial aid or it's on a game, like I'm trying to learn more about parenting right now. I'm struggling in my life. Let's talk 2021. Like I'm a stay-at-home parent, or I'm working and I'm trying to get through this because my kids are being homeschooled. There's going to be channels for that. And then even for that, what makes you different from them? So really, I would just say dial that in as much as possible. RT3, just remember to always keep growing, never stop getting better. Yeah, and that's just me being completely open and honest. But I'm telling you, once again, you got started. It looks like you're experimenting with different things, and see really, I guess you've posted multiple things. What really caught your interest? Which one did you enjoy doing the most? And I would run with that. So I hope that that review was helpful to you, RT3 Entertainment. All right, so next up we have Taser Training. And go ahead and share the screen. Cool. So I'm gonna pull this up. All right, cool. So Taser Training. Let's see, you got started 1 week ago. So congrats on getting your journey started. And yeah, I think you're off to a great start so far. 41 views, 16 views. So the main thing too is continuing to post and commit 30 journal unboxing. Did you have an affiliate link for that by chance? I'm just curious. Did you put that in your description? Because that'd be a great way, especially if you continue on the platform and then older videos pick up traction. That's a great way to generate money in your sleep. Yearly goals 2021, commit 30 journal. Let's see, January goal setup. So yeah, very goal driven. So I would just keep it in mind. So if we're talking about goals and exercise, maybe try to come up with some type of banner, whether you do it yourself or you go to Fiverr, which I believe also below in the description, I have a link for Fiverr too. So, and Fiverr is just freelancers. You can get banners super cheap. I got mine, well, whatever you consider cheap, but I got mine for, I believe, $50 for my logo. I got 2 logos and just different color scheme. And then I also got my banner created, all that for $50. So, and there's much cheaper than that. You can probably get them as low as $5. So I just do that because I have no artistic abilities. But I think, yeah, as you continue to post, you'll say, okay, well, what's like my favorite color, or what colors work the most in my thumbnails? And you can say, okay, cool, maybe I'll mimic that and I'll put that in my banner. So as we want consistency on our thumbnails, as we want consistency as posting each week, we also want to have consistency in general with the theme of our channel. It just helps because if somebody's like, oh, I know who that is, and a lot of times they can pinpoint that just based off of a thumbnail. But congratulations for just getting started. And I know you guys also have your second channel too for your family vlogging. So right on. I love YouTube. So as far as playlists go, okay, monthly plans. So I'm sure you'll expand on that. But like I mentioned before, monthly plans, we can do keyword research for this. And I would just suggest looking into keyword research. Just look into it. And it all depends, once again, and I've mentioned this 1,000 times, so I apologize. Shards of Gaming, I see you. What's up, friend? And it's whatever your goals are. Whatever your goals are, it all depends. Maybe you're just on here like, look, I'm just trying to impact people, share my journey in general. Reminds me of kind of like Cal's Animals. And I just want to create value for people to enjoy. And so, and for yours, I think it's a couple things. One is to learn from your experience and also to see your experience as you're continuing to crush your goals. So for your about fitness planning, workouts, and reviews. So as you continue to post too, you can expand on that. And you can also then put links down here, once again, to either subscribe or however you want to do that. And that's in your YouTube studio. After you click here, be in your YouTube studio, then you go to customization. And then once again, you could put those links there. But yeah, I would also say to, let me see, have your main video here, like we had mentioned before. And that is for people who are subscribed and unsubscribed. So pretty much your channel trailer, it'd be good to maybe put your best operating video up there. And that way you can highlight whatever video you want. So yeah. Appreciate you allowing me to pull your channel up, and I hope you find that useful. Man, my nose is itchy. I think my allergies. Never stop getting better. Yeah, no doubt. RT3, I started to experiment and come to different videos, but I'm definitely going to pick one style. Appreciate it. You're welcome, RT3. One of my subs made my banner. Look at that community right there. Making connections. That's awesome. Good amount of videos published. Yeah. Pat from had a contest to see which of his subs got to make his intro. By the way, Brennan, I haven't received the gift card. Oh, you have not received it. Okay. I will make sure to check my email, make sure that it was sent to the correct one, Cal. Thank you for letting me know that too. I'm going to check after this live stream. All right, so let's see who's next. And we have two, actually, no, we already did Mama Juice. So we got one more here. And all right, so let's try this. All right, yum meal recipes. There you are. All right, so we're gonna pull this up. Whoa, scared the crap out of me. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It scared the crap out of me. Whoa. All right. All right, so let me know everybody's first impressions. Yum meal recipes. Healthy, quick, easy, delicious. Cool. I like it. This is really simple. I really like it. I just wonder if you could throw anything over here, like on the sides too. I mean, this is really simple, but, and if that's what you're shooting for, cool. But even if it was, I don't know, like rays of the sun going over here and then it turns into a subscribe thing, click the arrow down here. I mean, I don't know. I think maybe play with it, but let's check out, okay, no oil chicken, adobo. Awesome. Yeah, let me know what everybody thinks too in the chat. See, you have playlists created. You have these at the top. Hey, Yum Meal Recipes, have you thought about, oh wait, never mind. Are these YouTube shorts? Yes, they are. I was just about to say that too. Like, this would be perfect for YouTube shorts. And of course you're posting YouTube shorts. Cool. Make sure you guys can see this better. So with the color theme here, I mean, I wonder if even the blue would stand out more or have like a red text backdrop. Everybody has their own preference on that, but the white against, it's like a light, really light color against a light color. So I would say even if you could do like red and blue or maybe just blue, or you can zoom out from the images and just have like a plate and then the food after it's finished and then your background color. I mean, I think there's things that you can do because I see that you have them zoomed in, but I just wonder, yeah, kind of like this one, the pork belly. But I'm interested to see which ones have worked better than others. $4.91. Yeah, see, I could see egg fried rice a lot better right here. Okay, in 5 minutes. Yeah, so I would just say that the white with the red is really hard to read, in my opinion. But I like that you're using big text, though. This one probably could have been a bigger text. And don't forget, like, we're looking at this on PC, so it's going to be even different on mobile. So, like, even easy right here. So, yeah, I would just say that as far as thumbnails are concerned. But seems like you're having good growth on your channel. You seem to be really consistent with how often you're posting. So I think you're off to a heck of a start. But I would just continue to play around with what is working better than the others. Let me make sure I'm catching you guys here in the chat too. That's so funny. My belly's rumbling now too. I haven't figured out how to fit it on the banner. Oh, okay. What can I use to make my banner fit? You can actually go onto Google and just type in YouTube background template, and you'll see like a fake one, but it'll give you like the lines of the what am I looking for here? Like the different sections, like everything will be there, and you could copy that into say Canva or whatever you're using to edit your banner, and then that way you know exactly where it's going to be for mobile. You're going to know where it's going to be for tablets and then for desktop. So that's what I would say for that. And believe me, I created my own banners in the past, and yeah, I ended up finding Fiverr really fast. So if you did this yourself, great banner. Okay, I can try the zooming them out. Yeah, and I just think that would be a good experiment, because go with what's working, But I think just maybe the text you're putting on there, sometimes you don't even need text. Even if you're adding like smoke and it's really close. But look at other videos for each individual thing that you're making, that you're cooking up. Look at other channels that are out there and see what they're posting. Because we want to make yours better than theirs. We want yours to stand out amongst the rest. Whether that is through how good it looks, or that's through when you are doing a close-up, will that stand out? Or should we zoom out on it a little bit and add a background color? Or just keep the background white, but then have your red text, or, so it's just keep experimenting with them. That's what I would say. And then see what works and what doesn't. And I'll bring this back up. So for playlists, I wanted to see something too. I'm sorry. No oils. And what are you using for your keyword research? That's a great tip, Brennan Sparks. I will do that for my banner. Yeah, no doubt. I'm definitely going to try one of them recipes. I know I'm like starving over here now. Okay, I will try those out. TubeBuddy. Okay, you're using TubeBuddy. Good. Like I said, your videos are getting consistent amount of views. And for say right under 400 subscribers to get 200 views per video, that's great. That's great. Awesome progress. There's nothing I can say about that. The only thing that I can say is, all right, let's take this 200 and bring that to 5. And check your click-through rate. We mentioned that earlier with each video. And maybe this one doesn't have as many views because that could be related to the title, but maybe it could be a better click-through rate. So maybe just try it a few more times. This is looking yummy here. But my goal for you is just to stand out. Playlists, sorts, how to cook, yum recipes, all yum recipes, egg, how to cook. Yeah, so I see some keyword research there. No, I think it's good for now. You can always optimize these later, but you're creating playlists, you're putting stuff in them. Good. Let's see, description. To let you know that cooking healthy recipes with simple ingredients from your, let me see if this is, okay. To let you know that cooking healthy recipes with simple ingredients from your everyday pantry is quick, easy, and delicious. Subscribe now for, okay. I'm just a big fan of saying stuff like this, but like, welcome to Yum Yum Recipes, where you, underscore or whatever. So welcome to Yum Yum Recipes, where, let's see, you know that cooking recipes with simple ingredients from your everyday pantry is quick, easy, and delicious. Here at Yum Yum Recipes, we cook healthy meals, or you will get to enjoy cooking healthy recipes with simple ingredients from your everyday pantry that is quick, easy, and delicious. So I would do something like that. And then just add some more. I mean, it's really simple, but maybe throw some other things in there. What makes your channel really unique? There's a lot of, I know, just like there's a lot of YouTube advice channels. There's a lot within the cooking niche and really any other niche. But let's make you stand out a little bit more. Maybe add something else in there. So once again, like Yum Yum Recipes, I would love to hear what your why is. What is your why? I'm telling you, I'm probably going to bring that up every channel. It never fails because I think we can always dissect that. We can always be even more crucial and dive even deeper into why we're making videos and why somebody else should watch it. And what kind of actual, here's another thing too, like what kind of recipes? So, and I think that too. So say you cook Korean food or some other type of food. Maybe keep posting different types of food, but which ones are people, like which videos are really taking off for you? I know we just took a look, but really dive into that. And which watch time is better? What did you do within that video? But let's just speak more specific about the actual topic itself, because there's millions of recipes. There's millions of, I know I'm over exaggerating here, but let's just say there's millions of types of food. So Yes, I was thinking of doing some Korean foods too. Great tip. Oh, yeah, do Korean foods too. But here's the thing. Let's just say you're doing Korean food and it could take off for you. But being known for something, yum yum or yum meal recipes. What recipes are you known for? You're known say you make quick, easy and delicious recipes or food from cooking healthy recipes. But even with that, healthy, quick, easy, delicious. Okay, great. But let's talk what kind of food. Because once again, if we're trying to reach all different types of food, we may be able to niche that down, or at least try to post different types of recipes like you're doing now, and then start diving in a little bit more into, say you do spaghetti one time, a healthy spaghetti. And the vegetarians are loving it because, it's without meat, but then you substitute it for this. And I don't know. I'm not a big chef, right? I'm not big in the cooking. I cook very basic meals, but I would just say that dive in deep into what works for sure. And you may not want to be known as the spaghetti recipe provider, but if it takes off, it takes off. And the more that you can niche down on that, the better. Backyard Q, what's up, man? Thanks for coming in. Well, I was doing a healthy version of Filipino foods. Okay, so you're diving deep into Filipino. So I would just say this too. You were doing healthy version of Filipino foods. Maybe you can niche down and make this, healthy, quick, easy. Well, let's see. It's kind of a lot at the bottom because, it'd be great to say if you just stick to Filipino foods, there you go. That is niching down. But how much do you love making Filipino foods? So, and if you are, say, just doing Filipino foods, then that I would definitely put in your banner. Because the banner is like the Philippines flag. That's why it's yellow, red, blue, and white. Well, think about this. The more that you're bringing up the word Filipino, and say, so somebody for me, I don't know the flag, but maybe I'm interested in that culture and I want to eat that type of food. I'm being really critical here, but it would be great for me, for somebody who's not familiar with that, to then say, okay, oh, Filipino food, that's exactly what I came for. Perfect. Or maybe I am just searching the net for different types of foods and I'm looking for Filipino, but then I click on yours and I'm not really familiar with the flag. Yeah, that's just me being extra critical. But like I say, there's always things I feel like we can continue to improve on. But I think you're off to a heck of a start. Congrats to you, Yum Meal Recipes. And I hope that I keep getting scared. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my headphones are loud. Oh, yeah, that was cool. No, I enjoyed your channel. And thank you for allowing me to pull up your channel. And thank you everybody else that allowed me to pull up your channel too. I hope that you enjoyed the tips with the Q&A and continue to write down questions as you're on your journey, so that way we can cover them for a future Q&A. And if you know somebody else that, say, is interested in growing their channel, please continue to share this out with your communities, whether you're in Facebook groups or whatever. It would just be awesome to have more people here. That way we continue to help each other. And what I think is cool is, say, we continue to get other food channels here. I would love to see eventually, maybe there's a bigger channel, and then Yum Meal can then pick off of that big channel, that you guys continue to help each other. So that, to me, that's what it's all about. Really, it's, yes, my experience and what I can share with you, but it's you guys in the chat that continue to communicate and support each other. So I'll continue to support you on your journey. And like I say, it's awesome that I get to grow with you as you're starting your journey, or whether you've been on YouTube for a while. My goal is to take you to the next level. So if you're interested in that and you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, click that bell. If you got value out of this video, one more time, make sure you hit that like button. And I appreciate everybody's support that's here. If you do want to go a step above and beyond and support the channel, you can click down in the description and buy me a coffee to help support the channel. I appreciate that. Much love to everybody. Happy New Year's 2021. Kels Animals, I have a friend who has a music channel. I will recommend you to him. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'll stick here, Brendan. Cool. I appreciate your feedback tonight. You're welcome. Sards of Gaming, my cousin is starting her channel. I'll tell her about you. Thank you very much. And that's the thing. This is what I love to do. I know that if and when there is a halt on viewership and subscribers, I know that either way, I want to continue helping those who have subscribed. This is what I love to do. This is the niche I feel like I was meant to be in. And whether there's going to be people who don't like the way that I give advice, and that's okay. There's other advice channels out there, but I'm going to be there learning from them too and sharing what is new out there, what's happening. I'm going to continue to bring that to you guys because I love that. I love to see what's current, what's happening. And what's really current is me starting 2 months ago. So, and growing with you guys, right? That's current. So I get to feel it. And I think that's, it's a lot of fun. It's hard, but we'll get there. We'll get there together. So thank you guys for being a part of my journey. And I will see you guys in the next video. And look, if you're sick of all the BS you're seeing on YouTube,